Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. And here's Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. They've got to be quick to recover this. Caught offside that time. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams, you do what you're told.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mamardashvili, herring. Oh, what has happened here? In once more. Yamal. Mohamed Salah. Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a little off target. Yamal, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely aimed pass. And this is... It's Salah! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. And the shot! Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good. Messi!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's picked his way through. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's picked it up out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Yamal, a player who needs no introduction.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Right card.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Right card.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Plays a sharp little ball here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
McAllister.
Right card.
Yamal. Cafu. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's very neat. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Gerrard. And it's Messi. Now it's Thuram. That looks a crack. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 8, Yamal!
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He'll try to keep this... Oh, he's been caught napping! Corner number 2 then. Yamal moves short. Neymar! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Corner number 3 coming up. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, super ball! Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cafu.
Rijkaard.
Yamal. This is a promising build-up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for it. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Put any litter in the bins.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now that's well seen too.
Zanetti.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was alert to it.
Gerrard.
Never out of the action for very long. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Albert Ferrer, he is onto this. Oh, it's come loose. Caceres. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's McAllister. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Batistuta.
Rijkaard.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar.
Now it's Batistuta.
McAllister. Messi. He's through here. And he's managed to... Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
It's Salah! O'Reilly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Shoots! And no mistake! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's McAllister. Hazard. Chance! And it's in! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Argentina, after 60 minutes.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That's a cute ball. Short changes him with that pass. Albert Ferrer. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Messi! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to...
Applies the finish! McAllister, now it's Hazard. Caceres. McAllister, he's in plenty of space here. Messi. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 10, Neymar. Number 14, Henderson. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 19, Jamal. Number 12, Mamadashvili. Coming on the field, number 17, Owen. Number 7,
Olise!
Mason Greenwood. Number
No,
80,
he didn't quite meet it right.
Ronaldinho. Number 2, Akanji.
O'Reilly.
Number 24,
Going
here's
to play for a throw.
Number 1, Thibaut Courtois. Substitutions taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Akanji.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Owen. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, it's come to nothing. And he's there to retrieve it. He shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Doué. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Tries to get it clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Thuram. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's been played through. Elise is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every...
Takes the shot! Rising over the bar.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Tur. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Owen. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. And the shot! Well taken goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
The goal scorer after 84 minutes is number 7.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Matheus Cunha, he's going for goal! What a hit, the save was firm.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Greenwood. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost big chance! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 88 minutes is
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. It's Greenwood! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through, so back it comes. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Yamal. Akanji cuts it out.
4 added
Into
minutes
a
has
minimum
been indicated.
of 4 minutes additional time. Ronaldinho. He has found... Can he finish? It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
The goal scorer, number 18, Ronaldinho.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through! Greenwood! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Nathan Greenwood.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Located by the gates.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on to replace
So our
him
quest
is
to find the winner
number
continues.
88, Soboslai.
Liverpool displaying
Substitution.
great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Elise. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Szoboszlai, played out towards the right wing. Conte. He's on it, can he get away? Chance, surely! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Argentina leading now. Matheus Cunha, now it's Owen. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Dani Olmo. Elise. Goes for a shot! And it's Cáceres. Now the ball in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Greenwood. Nicely weighted ball. So no flag here. And this real chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 10 minutes.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, they just...
Oh, shooting chance! Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's gone loose. Owen, ball's played through. And he's worked it through, and he's managed to get free, and it's Olmo. Decent chance!
Zanetti.
Plays it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got away, and he shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Mohamed Salah, fully appreciated.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief
Please
break.
join me in wishing all the best for
Goals
members of
on
our
both
fans
sides then,
celebrating
and
their
a lot of
wedding
tired
anniversary
limbs
today.
out there. We are down to the last chance for someone to try and win this. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything, it's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end? Not a hint of offside here. Argentina have their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Owen. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Opts to play it back. Olise. That has been slung wide. Out for a throw. Greenwood on two now and looking for three. And this is Owen. Knocks it into space. And that is well cleared and claimed it back swiftly. Played backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. That pass isn't the best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Akanji makes the interception. Cafu, can he get it through? Now it's Olise. It is a corner. Desperate defending required here. Impressive jump! O'Reilly clears without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Threads one in. Olise. Oh, good read. Ambitious ball here. Albert Ferrer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Olise. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Owen is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. 1-1. A swift riposte. Mohamed Salah, second to go. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
That's a good penalty.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Liverpool are looking to keep pace here. Never in doubt.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Yamal is the third man to step forward. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This turn to level matters. Bang! No doubt about that one.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Matheus Cunha, fourth in their queue. And he puts it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end, in the only way it could have been.
Everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to
Liverpool
ask you all to
really
kindly stay
must be
seated
wondering
during the
how
match.
different this
Thank you
all
for
could
your
have been
cooperation.
had they taken it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And it's Salah, looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Gerrard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Hazard. Van Dijk makes the interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so.
That could spell trouble.
Rijkaard.
McAllister. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yamal.
Gerrard. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively.
And it's Salah.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Albert Ferrer. Yamal gets into a good position. And there's the shot! Threads one in.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Van Dijk. And no, he's seen through all of that. Hazard. McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Mohamed Salah. First quarter of an hour gone. Stood up well to him there. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. He is through here. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Hazard. Great vision. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Quality ball. And he was quick to react. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Spread it left. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. Spread neatly. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mohamed Salah has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Thuram. Good read, needed to be. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? Now it's McAllister. Knocks it into space.
Rijkaard.
Now it's McAllister. Some intricate passing, look, good chance here! It's off target and by quite a way.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Zanetti. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Yamal. Messi. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to return. There's the shot! Top class from Thuram! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Argentina in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Takes a shot! And he's heaved it away. And it's Salah. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's big. Mohamed Salah! And he's stuck it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
55 minutes is number 11.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Zanetti. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in with purpose.
He was berating his defence before making the save. And he's at it again now.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Albert Ferrer. And here's Thuram. And he welcomes it in. Oh, given offside once more. Gerrard. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Yamal.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pass somewhat off target.
Rijkaard.
Is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hazard. Thuram. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Argentina with the lead. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Volunteers for each block.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! And there's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Number 8, Yamal.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real chance
for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Thuram. Cafu. McAllister, and it's been played through. He's in one-on-one.
Chance! And yes, it's there!
This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost... And the finish! Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Argentina, after 56 minutes,
Argentina
is
are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's going for goal! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
No, it's come to nothing. Adams.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 60 minutes is
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
He's had a shot! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
after 61 minutes is number 9.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good take and a good chance, surely! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is... Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 66 minutes is
Clinical, just
10.
clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And a chance! Now it's Hazard. Hazard! And that has faded wide. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Batistuta. Caceres. Gerrard. Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. O'Reilly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. Just eases him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Salah! That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, well timed. Azar. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's McAllister. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Takes the shot! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Yamal. This looks promising. Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 88.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 8.
Van Dijk.
Gerrard.
We expected better, and so did he.
Number
Rijkaard,
10.
who does
Neymar.
have an assist to his name.
Number 17.
Aims beyond the defence.
Number 20.
Thuram
McAllister.
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
And the keeper's given it away. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that. O'Reilly. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. McAllister. Now it's Thuram. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, some astute defending there. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Owen. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Now that is commitment to the cause. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. It's played through for him.
Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played.
Zanetti.
Jordan Henderson. Distributed tidily. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. And he's well positioned. Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kanji gets it away. England are looking to go forward now. Spread to the right. Caceres. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read. Tries one from range! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's found a way through. McAllister! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 20, McAllister.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Berbatov. Azar. That is a great pick-out. Akanji cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't...
Can he finish? Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
England restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the crossbar. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jordan Henderson, and he was alert to it.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
And here's Berbatov. Can he get onto this? Caught offside that time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Yamal, he is onto this. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Thuram, and the counter is on. Cafu. Oh, sweet feet.
O'Reilly proves too strong, too smart.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Henderson gets over and intercepts. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's found space here.
Argentina always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Can he latch on to this?
Here's a chance!
It is a very, very good save.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And he welcomes it in. Hazard is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Gerrard. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank.
Hazard. Gerrard does well to get it back.
Nicely weighted ball.
Now it's Szoboszlai, and he shoots! In he goes again! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
He's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got away. Great ball. It's Hazard! Big moment! Massive goal! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Is number 7.
Argentina have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he was quick to react.
2 added minutes has been
Albert
indicated.
And Jamal. And it's Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Salah. Caceres does really well to win the ball there. Messi. And this is Hazard. Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Adams. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Can he get on the end of this? De Ligt. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Strokes it back. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Thuram. Henderson calmly anticipates. Gerrard. Caceres gets across to intercept that. Thuram receives it in a good position here. And it's Szoboszlai. He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. Cafu. Yamal. McAllister. Oh, nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here. He's in one-on-one. O'Reilly. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he is dashing away. That's the keeper's ball. England needing a change of fortune here. Can he get it through? Zanetti gets into a good position. And that has been cleared.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the... Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
McAllister. That's where it came from. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution for England. Number 18, Berbatov. Number 19, Yamal.
That is a little undercooked. Now it's Owen.
Number 88, Soboslai. Number 8,
Van de Ven, tidy with his distribution.
coming on the field.
Yeah, they were looking for a
Number
counter-attack.
17,
He has found the way through.
Number 7, Nathan
Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
After 72 minutes.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Michael Owen.
So could they be onto something here?
Owen.
Cafu. Now it's Owen. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going for goal! And how did he not put that away?
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
It's Neymar!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Now that's well seen too. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And the shot! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
England now just needing one.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's gone for goal! And that really should have been that.
Mateus Cunha has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
So, third corner of the game.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
England have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Knocks it into space, and he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. England very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now it's Mohamed Salah! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Yamal. Now, can they get him away?
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Chance!
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Owen. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter,
has
did he?
been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Cafu. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Oh, good spread. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we come to you now with
The
quick
end of the
request.
game. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Tacho has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play up from the back. He's a very good defender too, of course, but defence
Goes for goal!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Isak. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Isak. Gerrard. It's played through for him. And the shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he latch on to this?
Argentina definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Makes
Applies the finish! Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Shevchenko. No way through. Oh, that was vital. Albert Ferrer. And it's Salah. That is good progress on the left. Now that's well seen too. And they can counter here. No way through there. Shot could be on. Great chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Isak certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Kadiolu spots it and intercepts. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Diaz has the space to scheme. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice... And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
England can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
England can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Hazard running with the ball, plenty to it.
He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Argentina are level!
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Short changes him with that pass. Great vision. Good take, and is he...
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. Rudiger. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Neymar receives it in a wide position.
Neymar!
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Looking for the far post. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zanetti. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Kadiolu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here.
Diaz!
Kachu! It's hit the crossbar.
Count! Oh, the keeper's done very well to deny him.
Substitution for England. Number 19, Yamal. Number 18, Isak. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 12, Wirtz. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 20, McAllister.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Rafinha goes short.
Can he finish?
And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Argentina have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear.
Oh, good spread. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Batistuta. It's Neymar!
There will be 3 minutes.
That
added
was
time.
superb goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for the run. Zanetti. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away?
Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. England are looking to go forward now. Fermin going forward.
Tries one from range. Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class. And Milan have the lead.
He gave it plenty and some. They crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
The first breakthrough. Well, oh, what has happened here?
Yamal!
They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Arda Güler. Van der Ven makes the interception.
Can he finish?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Wriggles his way through.
And there's the shot!
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And it's made its way to him. Quality ball. Now it's Darwin.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Van der Ven. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the header!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar goes short. And here's Güler. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, Red, nice interception. There's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Now there's a
Count!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for the run. Güler. Szoboszlai.
2 added minutes has been
Can he get it
indicated.
through? Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. England trailing by the
And a
tightest
quick
of
announcement
margins
for the
at
benefit of
half-time.
anybody who has found themselves a
Yeah,
little
you don't
lost
get any
today.
points for
Please
stating
look
the
at
obvious,
screen for
Peter, but
information
thankfully
on how
this
to
is
find
still
your way
very
around this
savable.
stadium.
Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight...
Oh, and the shot! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
Just about within shooting range.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's Couch! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
A case now of complete control. And he's straight offside. Salah. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He is through here!
Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kimmich. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for England, number 19, Yamal.
So the manager can make a change
Number
for the first
15,
time in the game here.
Coming on the field,
Threads one in.
number 24,
Nunez. Oh, well played, well played.
Number 12,
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the through ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Soboslai! Oh, that's a waste.
substitution for England, number 11, Mohamed
England
Salah.
making
Coming
further
on the
changes
field
here,
is
and in
number
quick
9,
succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, super ball! It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
England may be down.
Goes to finish! It's fallen kindly here.
And for a moment, time stood still. England have their second corner now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Portugal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Played out towards the right wing. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Out of play for a throw. Serves up across. Scholes. Antonetti. Gerrard. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Just the keeper in his chance! He want to be quick to recover this. Scholes! Perilously close. Zanetti. England, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. And that is out of play. Tries to play it through. Yamal picks it up out wide. He has a look up. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now, what about this cross?
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Forlan. Gerrard. It's a good run down the right. Great vision. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's on it, can he get away?
Such good technique.
Here's a sharp little ball here. There's the header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nice bit of trickery. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England go in at half-time with a game to chase.
As it's time to announce today's winning
Well, for me,
lottery
Peter,
number.
things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for England, number 9, Batistuta.
So
Coming
we're
on
underway
the
for the
field
second half.
is number 17.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And this is Bale, and he's managed to get free. It's Bale! It's hit the crossbar! England come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Odo looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Yamal. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Substitution
Cristiano
for England,
Ronaldo really
number
thought he'd scored to
19,
settle this contest,
Gerrard.
and he's struggling to
Number
believe being
24,
denied.
Desiree Doué. Number 22.
Oh, good effort! And that's a tidy finish. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And the shot!
Oh, good finish! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that will be it. England were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff. Applies the finish! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. No way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance, surely! Same again, same outcome.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. Goes for the shot! Knocks it out wide. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Henderson has got himself a free kick. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never...
There's the shot!
Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, just skips past his man.
But they've got it again.
And Messi!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
O'Reilly getting this one clear. England are looking to go forward now. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Zanetti. Gerrard. Koku making good progress.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew it.
Mbappe! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's a...
Cruyff!
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Szoboszlai. And it's Zanetti.
Gerrard. It's Gerrard!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Here's a shot!
And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Batistuta. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball.
Chance for a shot! Yes! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a
Coming
moment.
on the field, number
Neymar!
24. Desiree Doué.
Keeper gets just about enough of it.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. Shot could be on. Real chance! Great football, shot and save.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the
Added
defence.
minute has been
And
indicated.
it cuts out the supply. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Look at the space. Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
O'Reilly attempts a clearance. Not the most accurate pass. He's having a shot! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners...